What is good, horror horde? This is your boy Horror Gamer back with another video for you. And as you can tell by the title of this video, we're doing something a little different. I'm going to interrupt your normally scheduled playthrough night to bring you something a little special. As you can tell also, it is December 24th. This is Christmas Eve. This is the big night that Santa goes around the world, brings us presents, eats a bunch of milk and cookies. So leave the milk and cookies out for the fat bastard and leave him some little carrots for his reindeer because they gonna need it too. But anyway, with all that being said, I'm gonna do something special. So this episode, we have Horror Gamer's Top 5. And I'm doing something a little different. This is Horror Gamer's Top 5 favorite Christmas movies that are in my collection. Not favorite Christmas movies of all time. Christmas movies that I own. Because I want to do something special. I want to do something fun. Maybe later down the road I'll make that video of all-time favorites. But right now, this is just the ones that are in the collection. So, with all that being said, let's just jump right into it and get it done. As you can tell, I'm excited because I do like Christmas. Even though like December is a horrible month for your boy. Christmas time is... That's the one day of the month that I actually enjoy because of the family and stuff. So, but anyway, let's just get right into it. So, Horror Gamer's Top 5 owned Christmas movies. And the first one we're going to go to is a Christmas movie that's actually quite recent. Came out a few years ago. And it was alright. It wasn't too bad. It was fun to watch. It wasn't blockbuster breaking or whatever, but it was Krampus. You know, this had a whole bunch of like good actors in it. It was very well acted. The story was really good, and the story behind Krampus in itself is petrifying. You know, that basically anti-Santa Claus who instead of Santa Claus leaving coal in the stockings, he takes bad children and shit. You know, yeah. So Krampus and like the CG in this was great. You know, the woman who played the grandma was good. Toni Collette's in this. Adam Scott's in this. Like, it's a pretty star-studded cast for this movie. And it showed. It was a well-done movie. It was well-made. It was fun. You know, it had its fun parts. Didn't really care for the ending. I did like when they finally showed Krampus. At, you know, the way he looked. I liked the way Krampus looked. He was creepy looking as all get out. But yeah, number 5 has definitely got to be Krampus. Number 4. So, number 4, as you saw earlier in the week, I did a review on this, and I love this movie. This movie is so much fun. This movie, it's just turn your brain off fun. It's turn your mind off. Get a bag of popcorn and just watch. You know, just watch it unfold. Watch the story unfold, and that is Santa's Sleigh. That has Bill Goldberg in it, who plays the evil Santa, who lost a bet and had to be good, but now that contract's up, he's just causing chaos and mass destruction everywhere he goes. Such a great movie. This one, like I said, this one's one of them ones where you have to turn your brain off. This is a low budget horror movie. You just gotta watch it, man. You just gotta enjoy it for what it is. But this is definitely one of my favorites. I love this movie. This is one of my go-tos around this time of year. Love it. Just love it. All right. Number 3. So, number 3, we're gonna go light horror. You know, it's almost like diet horror in a way. But we're going to go Disney horror, and that is Tim Burton's A Nightmare Before Christmas. This movie is amazing. I love the claymation. I love the story behind it. I love how this movie is a Christmas Halloween hybrid. I love everything about it. The colors, the acting, the singing, the songs, all of it. The atmosphere. I even like Boogie Woogie's fat ass in this movie. Like, he's supposed to be one of the hated villains. But this movie was just fun. It was a good time. It's one of those horror movies where you watch, like your boy Horror Gamer watches a lot of horror movies. It's good to unwind with like a diet horror. I call them diet horrors because it's like, it's not really horror. It's horror based. There's elements of horror, but it's not really horror. You know, Disney doesn't have horror. But number 3 is definitely A Nightmare Before Christmas. Love it. Love it. If you haven't seen this, where have you been? Check it out. This is a fun movie. Now, number 2. Number 2 is also a movie I did, I believe, yesterday. And it was, I did Is It Worth the Hate yesterday. And it's one of them movies, like I said, again, you gotta like it for what it is. You can't go in it expecting a cinematic masterpiece. You can't go in expecting, you know, Hollywood level. You know, this is a low budget horror film, and it's low budget horror at its best, and it's fun, and it doesn't take itself too seriously, and it's just a good time. And that's Jack Frost. Like I said, this movie is one of my favorite go-tos for this time of year when it comes to Christmas horror. You know, I love the snowman. I love the one-liners in this movie. I love just everything about it. I love, you know, Shannon Elizabeth's in it at the peak of her hotness, you know, and it's just so well done. Such a fun movie. Definitely check it out if you haven't yet. Number 2 is Jack Frost, 100%. Now, like I said, this is a point of the video where I do honorable mentions, but I'm going to keep it strictly collection owned in this video. I will do another one maybe later down the road where my top 5 ones that I don't own, like, because I know like Black Christmas is in there from the 70s. That's definitely like one of the greatest, you know, Christmas movies ever made, horror movie wise. You know, you better watch out. Yeah, I heard that's pretty good. You know, just stuff like that. So I'll definitely be making another list with all-time best in my opinion. But like I said, this is all-time best that I have in my collection. So with all that being said, the number 1 favorite Christmas horror movie for me in my collection, I have it in a 3-pack, so ignore the other 2. We're going to have to go, again, it's kind of light horror. It's a Steven Spielberg light horror movie. And that is, as you can see in the middle there, Gremlins. Yes, you know your boy Horror Gamer cannot have Christmas horror without the movie Gremlins. That movie set the stage, you know what I'm saying? That movie was so much fun. If you don't know what Gremlins is, this guy gets this Mogwai, which is like Gizmo, and you can't feed him after midnight. You can't get him wet. Well, he does that, you know what I mean? And then these little demon gremlin fuckers come and just cause chaos, you know what I mean? It's like, they're just so mischievous, like they just tear everything apart from the inside out, you know what I mean? It's crazy. But this movie's a fun movie. The characters are great. Gizmo's awesome. He's the cutest little thing you've ever seen in your life. The Gremlins are actually creepy looking, like with the big ears and they're slimy and stuff. And just the chaos that ensues throughout this whole movie, you know what I mean? And it does have light gore in it. Like when they kill these Gremlins, they do get like turned into mush and everything else. Like they get fucked up, you know? And it's definitely a great Christmas horror movie to have in the collection. So that's definitely number 1. If you haven't seen it, you gotta go check it out. Gremlins is definitely a standard in Christmas horror. So, alright, Horror Horde, with all that being said, top 5 Christmas movies that I own in the collection. We have Horror Gamer's top 5 Christmas horror this year. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. I love you guys so much. I really hope you guys have an amazing Christmas. I hope Santa brings you everything that you guys want for Christmas, whether it's horror, games, whatever. Have a Merry Christmas, guys. I love you, and there will be a Legends of tomorrow. Don't worry, your boy Horror Gamer is gonna put up something, okay? So with all that being said, guys, don't forget, if you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button along with that dingly ding ding button. That way every time your boy Horror Gamer throws up one of these Horror Gamer top 5s, you're in the know. Also, after you're done doing that, run on over to the Horror Gamer Patreon and see what awesome perks you get with being a patron, you know. And just know that every penny that goes into the Horror Gamer Patreon comes right back to the channel so I can make better content for you. So, there's that. And also, after you're done doing that, head on over to the Z Network, where a bunch of us creators got together and just created something awesome for you guys. You know, it's a little bit of something for everybody. So, alright, H0rr0rr, with all that being said, I love you guys. Thank you guys. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy whatever you celebrate this time of year. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. And until next time, this is your boy Horror Gamer saying, as always, don't fear the darkness. Embrace it.